plan on doing this video about things to do if you're really kind of frugal. And I use this as frugal because it could be like, oh gosh, we're going to go on a trip, but money's really tight, right? So it can be used as frugal. Or you can just spell it, or you can say, you know, save money. It's the concept, right? So don't be so concerned about the sign that's associated with that word. So, you know, what does frugal mean to you? So we're going to discuss that. But because I realized that I am dressed in pink and Valentine-y, I thought I would give you a few signs before I do a full Valentine Day. But we dress this way because, I mean, everyone in the office, because we have someone that's having a birthday and her favorite color is pink. And so we all dressed in pink, and plus it's close to Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is done with a V hand shape, and then you just draw the shape of a heart. You know, it's really here, right? Your heart. Everybody puts it right here, but your heart. So it draws a V for Valentine's Day. So for a heart, remember we just pointed to our heart. And Valentine, you would draw it with a V hand shape. And of course, we already know day. So we've done that. We do the full day. So Valentine's Day, heart, love. Everyone does I love you. And then you can do an R with that, with I really love you, that kind of thing. So those are just kind of fun things. But I like when this is like more of a casual love you. So I say it to my friends, and if you want to say that to a spouse or a child, you would say I love you. But when you're leaving, love you, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know. It's just my own personal thing where it's more personal to do a I love you. You could do I love you, but you can do love you. So the kind of the same thing. So pink is your K hand shape, but remember we go down, it's a P. So like on your lips for pink. And yes, it's because of lipstick. And the same for the color red. It's not an R. Some people do that, but this is actually really the color for red. I mean, the sign for the color red. Ooh, can't get it out there. So that's the sign because of the lipstick. And then we added P for pink later, for, you know, to, you know, initialize that. But I do see some people do R for red. Same difference. And I do maroon the same way with lipstick, because there's some things that you just you know, you can't figure out, but you know, oh, it's lipstick, or it's kind of associated with red, pink, maroon. But I still do red, but I do see people doing R, so that there's nothing wrong with that. So and then of course we already know chocolate, right? And then an R for roses. This is the sign for flowers, where you just have your flat O hand shape, and it's on either side of your nose. But if you want to specify for roses, oh, did he buy you roses for Valentine's Day? Yes, 12. Wow. You know, that kind of thing. So that's the kind of that discussion about that. So here is another topic about, I thought this would be kind of fun because see how many things that y'all are doing, and me too. So the first one says, never buy anything at full price. I have a coworker, she never buys anything at full price. She always shops and gets the sales, the discounts, you know, sales discounts. Or she has a coupon or whatever, so she always makes sure that she saves her money that way. And on your when you brush your teeth and your toothpaste, you could hold your toothbrush with your left hand and then put the toothpaste on there, because it's the same hand shape, right? And then squeeze it down. You can even roll it, squeeze it down to the very last drop. That's how you would show that, because you're demonstrating it. They said, oh, if it's a promotional, like advertisement, promotional thing, and you're going, oh, wow, that can't be true. Probably not. So don't do that. And they said, don't buy a new car, but buy a car that's a little bit older, even if it's 1 year old or whatever, but it can be several years old and be, in good shape, good condition, or someone took care of them really well. You can say it that way. It says that you can have good quality things and invest in it, so you don't have to buy the same thing. So like maybe good quality furniture or good quality shoes, or because I know like women, they'll like bad shoes, but if you want something to be like a classic, like a classic blazer or a classic shoes, you want to invest in that in good quality so they'll last a long time. And then eat at home more than out. Some cities are more restaurant focused or oriented, and so, or everyone eats out because it's a long way where they live from downtown. But they suggest that you eat at home more frequently so that you save the money that way. On your clothes, they said they say minimalist, and so that would be less. Or, you have a few, traditional pieces. That's like pants or a jacket, skirt, so that you can switch out. You can have like less clothes, but you can switch it out for different looks. So that's what that means. Let's see, number 8. I can't believe we're already on number 8. Save 15% of your income, if possible. Try to like put that away first and then, spend it. And do that. I was going to tell you a little story, but I don't have time. And so, don't waste your food. And sometimes that's hard. You'll go to the grocery store and then you put it in the refrigerator and then, you cook or, you eat out or something. And then it goes bad. Anyway, so I'm guilty of that. Okay, buy a house and live there a long time. Don't just say, oh, I'm gonna move next year, or in 5 years I'm gonna move again. They suggest that whenever you buy a home or a house, to stay there a long time, and that way you save money on your payments and plus your equity. Those types of things. Let's see, and to mow your own grass instead of paying for that. But sometimes your health, you have to pay someone to do that. But if you can, to mow it yourself. And it says like the day after Christmas, doing some shopping for Christmas, right? And many people are doing that. I'm seeing like the next day or 2 days they're shopping for Christmas things. Whenever you leave a room, turn out your lights. Your parents always tell you that, right? Let's see. Collect coins. Collect them because their value increases. And they said sign up for birthday freebies, like, at a restaurant and at different things you can get free if it's your birthday. So it says like retirement plan if you're working, to take advantage of that, use it and invest it. And let's see, really, cook at home and don't just buy like, the easy foods, convenient foods. I think many people still call that junk food. So yeah. If you can, have a vegetable garden. And then if you see that I've got my seeds in my hand and I'm planting it row by row. So that's a garden. You could even say garden with a G-Y for a yard. Very English based, but it's very useful sometimes to have a garden. But everything that I grow dies. My husband is better at keeping things alive. Let's see. And to use whatever you have instead of buying something new. And so sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. So Anyway, so try to look at, look at that, or trade off, or or if you decide I'm going to buy something, then you get rid of something, right? Then we do that for our declutter thing too. Let's see. And instead of buying a lot of books, go to the library instead. But I noticed when I was buying a lot of books at the library, didn't have like the newest book from my favorite author. Author is a writer, so you right person. They said take advantage of free food. I think most people do that, like if they go to Sam's Club or Costco or even the grocery store and they have those like free samples. I think most people take that, right? So do that. And they said to use your technology as long as possible, instead of just buying this new laptop or a new phone every year, to try to use it as long as possible, while it's still working. That's that's good advice. It says like for your credit cards, for your points to pay that whatever you have left, that balance, instead of balance what's left or what you owe, pay that off. And I did an X for when you pay off the balance, pay off. So credit card, it's an old-fashioned sign, but we still use it. So credit card, and then your balance, what you have left or what you owe, and then you pay it off. So you pay it off every month, pay it off. Or like when your house and you've had the last payment, you've paid it off, yay, and you can celebrate. Let's see. And it says to, whenever like the stores like have those bins, the big bins, and they're trying to sell at a discount, they said to go in there and look, because you maybe find something that you want or need and it's a lot cheaper. And maybe go to the discount stores like Ross or TJ Maxx, or those types of stores where you can get good quality, but it's cheaper. So remember, cheap, and this is E-R, cheaper. And then cheapest goes up higher. So like good, better, and best. That's how that goes. Anyway, so enjoy these various signs that were shown today, and maybe try to use that in a sentence and practice with your friends and your family. I'll see you later. Bye.